Imagine a world where agreements are automated, disputes are resolved instantly, and contracts execute themselves. Welcome to the future of agreements, powered by artificial intelligence. In this fast-paced digital world, traditional contracts are being replaced by automated agreements. These are not just simple documents, they are complex systems that use AI to execute actions based on predefined conditions. For instance, let's say you're a business owner who's agreed to supply goods once payment is received. With an automated agreement, the moment your account registers the payment, the delivery process initiates, all without any manual interference. This is just the tip of the iceberg. AI's role in these agreements extends even further. It can predict potential disputes and resolve them before they escalate, saving businesses time, money, and reputation. In this era of digital transformation, AI is changing the landscape of traditional contracts, making way for a more efficient and trustworthy system. Contracts, as we know them, have come a long way. From verbal agreements to paper documents and now to digital contracts. But let's step back a bit and trace the journey of contracts through the ages. In the beginning, agreements were verbal. Two parties would shake hands, look each other in the eye, and make a promise. There was an inherent trust, but as societies grew and transactions became more complex, the need for a more concrete form of agreement emerged. Thus, the written contract was born. These paper documents, filled with legal jargon and signed by all parties involved, became the cornerstone of business and personal transactions. They offered a sense of security and accountability, but they were not without their flaws. Misinterpretation, forgery, and the sheer time it took to draft, review, and sign these documents were some of the challenges we faced. As technology advanced, we moved into the digital age. Emails and digital signatures became acceptable means of entering into contracts. This development made things faster and more convenient, but it also opened up a new set of challenges. How do we ensure the security of these digital contracts? How do we prevent unauthorized access or alterations? And then, as if in answer to these challenges, smart contracts entered the scene. A smart contract is a self-executing contract with the terms of the agreement between buyer and seller being directly written into lines of code. It's a contract that lives on the internet, on a blockchain, and it's as secure as it gets. It's transparent, efficient, and immune to tampering. The introduction of smart contracts is a game changer. It's a revolution that's redefining the way we think about and handle contracts. It's eliminating the need for middlemen, reducing costs, and speeding up transactions. And now, we stand at the brink of a new era, the era of smart contracts. Smart contracts are self-executing contracts with the terms of the agreement directly written into lines of code. Now, this may sound complex, but it's actually a pretty straightforward concept. Think of a vending machine. You insert your money, select your snack, and the machine delivers it. You don't need a shopkeeper or a cashier to facilitate the transaction. It's all automated. That's essentially what a smart contract does, but on a much larger and more sophisticated scale. It's a piece of software that automatically executes the terms of a contract as soon as the conditions are met. But where does artificial intelligence fit into all of this? Well, AI brings smart contracts to life. It provides the intelligence needed to understand and execute the complexities of a contract. AI can read and interpret the terms of a contract, make decisions based on those terms, and take action accordingly. It's like having a highly intelligent, unbiased lawyer and executor rolled into one, working tirelessly around the clock. One of the key benefits of smart contracts is efficiency. Traditional contracts can be time-consuming and costly to implement. They often require lawyers, notaries, and other intermediaries, each adding their own layer of complexity and expense. But with smart contracts, the entire process is streamlined and automated. The contract is written into code, the conditions are set, and the contract executes itself. No middlemen, no delays, and no unnecessary costs. Another benefit is transparency. With smart contracts, every detail is recorded on a public ledger known as a blockchain. This means that all parties involved can see exactly what's happening at every step of the process. There's no room for confusion or misinterpretation. Everything is clear and transparent. And let's not forget about security. Because smart contracts are stored on a decentralized network, they are incredibly difficult to tamper with. Each contract is protected by a network of computers, each verifying the integrity of the contract. This level of security is virtually impossible to replicate with traditional contracts. However, it's important to remember that smart contracts and AI are not without their challenges. There are issues of legal recognition to consider as well as technical hurdles to overcome. But these challenges are being addressed. And as technology continues to evolve, so too will the potential of smart contracts and AI. So what does all this mean for the future of agreements? Well, it means that we're on the verge of a revolution. A revolution where contracts are faster, more transparent, and more secure. A revolution where disputes are settled not by biased humans, but by unbiased algorithms. A revolution where the complexities of legal jargon are replaced by the simplicity of code. With AI, smart contracts are not just a concept, but a reality that is revolutionizing the way we understand and implement agreements. Scene script. Disputes are inevitable in any agreement, but with AI, even dispute resolution can be automated. Imagine a world where disagreements are resolved not by biased human mediators, but by impartial artificial intelligence systems. Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, it's not. Welcome to the world of automated dispute resolution, courtesy of AI. When we talk about smart contracts, we're talking about self-executing agreements that live on the blockchain. But what happens when disagreements arise over these contracts? That's where AI comes into play. Artificial intelligence can be used to analyze the terms of the contract, assess the situation, and make unbiased decisions based on the data it has been provided. So, what are the benefits of AI in dispute resolution? First and foremost, speed. Traditional dispute resolution methods can be time-consuming, while AI can analyze and make decisions at an incredibly fast pace, saving both time and money. Secondly, AI provides an unbiased perspective, free from human emotions or prejudices. It simply follows the rules set out in the contract. Thirdly, it's all about accessibility. AI-powered dispute resolution mechanisms are available 24/7, meaning disputes can be resolved at any time, from anywhere. No need for scheduling meetings or court dates. Now let's take a look at this in action. Consider the case of a smart contract for a property rental. If the tenant and landlord disagree on the condition of the property at the end of the lease, an AI system could review the photos taken at the start and end of the lease, compare them, and then decide whether damage has occurred. This is just one example of how AI can streamline the dispute resolution process. Of course, the integration of AI into dispute resolution is still in its early stages, and there are challenges to overcome, such as ensuring the fairness and accuracy of AI decisions. But as technology advances, the potential for AI in this field is enormous. AI is not just changing how agreements are made, but also how they are maintained and enforced. And as we move forward, we can expect AI to play an even bigger role in the world of smart contracts and dispute resolution. The future of agreements is here, a future where contracts are not just documents but dynamic, self-executing entities. Imagine a world where your agreements are intelligent, where contracts are not just static papers filled with legalese, but dynamic entities that understand, interpret, adapt, and execute themselves. This is the future we are stepping into, a future powered by artificial intelligence and smart contracts. The implications of this technological marriage are vast and transformative. Picture this. You're a freelancer, and your client is late on payment. Instead of going through the arduous process of chasing them down, your smart contract, having AI capabilities, automatically pings the client, reminding them of the overdue invoice. If they still don't respond, the contract can escalate the matter, all without your intervention. From real estate to supply chain management, from healthcare to finance, no industry will be left untouched by this revolution. In the world of real estate, smart contracts could eliminate the need for intermediaries, reducing costs and increasing efficiency. In supply chains, they could provide unparalleled transparency, ensuring that every product is ethically sourced and correctly tracked. But it's not just about efficiency and automation. Smart contracts powered by AI also have the potential to democratize access to legal agreements. Today, the complexity of contracts often necessitates the involvement of legal professionals, creating barriers for many. But in our AI-powered future, everyone could have access to smart, understandable, and fair contracts. And let's not forget the environmental implications. As we move towards digital contracts, we reduce our reliance on paper, contributing to a more sustainable future. In this rapidly evolving digital world, smart contracts powered by AI are not just a possibility, but an inevitability. As we stand on the brink of this new era, it's clear that the future of agreements is not just about making life easier, it's about making life better. For everyone. In this rapidly evolving digital world, smart contracts powered by AI are not just a possibility, but an inevitability.